Hey, I'm Harry Mead. I'm 20 years old, live in Yonkers, New York. Have my whole life. Right now I'm in Ossining, actually. It's about 40 minutes upstate from Yonkers, which is in Westchester County, still Westchester County. It's Saturday, the 24th, and I'm recording this for Google, YouTube, life in a day kind of thing. I wasn't sure what to do. I figured, why not? I mean, there's probably going to be millions of fucking people, millions of people that are going to submit their videos, and I figured I should too, even though it might not get submitted or accepted or whatever. You know, I don't have much else to say or do. Yeah, I deliver flowers. I actually set up flowers for weddings. I just left the bride's house with all of her boutonnieres and her bouquets and all those things, and now I'm at the church, which is over there, and I go in and I set up, and I set up the altarpieces, and I set up the pews with the bouquets and the bows and stuff, and it's pretty cool. You know, it's usually just a one wedding a day kind of thing. It's a weekend job. Most people just get married on the weekends. They work during the week and stuff. And it's a seasonal job. You know, I don't work in the fall, late fall or winter. Nobody really gets married then. But it's pretty cool. You know, there's a lot of creativity that goes into it. You know, I have to kind of make sure everything looks nice, and I put everything together. And I work by myself, which I like. And, you know, I get to travel a little, you know, not too far away, but, you know, it still has its rewards. Yeah. I actually thought I would submit a video because I've come a long way in about a year. I used to be a drug addict, an alcoholic, and I'm not anymore. I have my sober date is April 20th. 2009. So I have just past 15 months, a couple days ago, of sobriety. I quit smoking almost about a month ago. Smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I think that's a big accomplishment for me. I mean, I went from being a low-life kind of, you know, moochy drug addict and alcoholic to someone who's completely clean. I mean, I had to go to rehab for over 3 months, but it certainly helped, and it worked in the end, and I had to change my life. I had to change everything. I had to change what I did and how I did it, and change my friends and my environment, and I had to go to meetings and completely dedicate myself to being sober, just as I had dedicated myself to being high all the time. And you know, I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes, but instead of getting high over those mistakes, I learn from them, and I do things again, you know, and I try it again. If I fail the first time, I'll try it again, you know, and I'm not afraid. I'm not, you know, I have high self-esteem. I'm not, you know, self-conscious in any way. You know, I don't worry about what other people think of me. I did when I was high, and, you know, one of the first things I heard when I was getting sober is that, you know, do what you don't usually do. And, you know, because after a while, those things that you don't like to do will become less, or they'll become more tolerable, that you'll be able to handle them better. So when people, you know, I don't care. I go to the gym now, and I used to hate going to the gym because I thought people were looking at me. Now I don't really care. You know, they're there for their reasons, and I'm there for mine. You know, and whatever I thought that they were thinking was probably all in my head in the first place. So there really wasn't any point in it. You know, I was only hurting myself. But I have, you know, I don't have like the largest group of friends, but now that I mentioned that, I never really did. You know, I used to have I used to have a large group of people I would hang out with, but they weren't friends. You know, they didn't really want to hang out unless I you know, wanted to drink or get high or had money to do it in either of those things, or a car or something. So, you know, I have a select group of people now, a few people that are true friends, true people that are like me in most ways. People that I can talk to about anything, and also have fun with, and go to concerts with, and not drink. Their primary motive isn't to get obliterated, you know, and I'm all for that. You know, I'm only 20 years old, but I've been through enough on my own to know that, you know, life is pretty precious to me. You know, I have a wonderful family. I have my mother, and my mother's amazing. My father, my sister, and I have a beautiful nephew. He just turned a year last month, and you know, I have this job, and at first, you know, I don't have to spend the money I make at this job on drugs, and I don't have to worry about, you know, what's gonna happen. I don't have to lie anymore, you know? And that's positive. I don't have to lie, and I don't have to maintain my lies, because I used to lie and have to remember them so that I could keep up the story. Otherwise, I'd be caught in the lie, and that's never good. So now I just tell the truth, and it's the truth. So I don't have to remember it. I mean, it's just what is. You know, and I have honest fun. You know, and I go out and I do things that I enjoy, or I stay home and I relax, and I don't have to worry about getting high, or, you know, where my next fix is going to be. You know, and there isn't drama in my life, really. And I'm going to school, and I got really good grades last semester, and I want to be a computer engineer. And I don't care if it has anything to do with a lot of money or not. It's what I want to do. You know, I want to work with computers, and I'm going for what I want to do. You know, and, you know, I just want to be happy, and I want people in my life to be happy. You know, I want to have a nice, enjoyable, you know, life, as stress-free as it can be. You know, and there's certainly a large amount of stress that's gone now that I don't have to use drugs, which is pretty cool. I just wanted to kind of welcome here. I'll probably take a little snippet of video while I'm in the church, just so you could see kind of what it looks like when everything's said and done. And then I'm going to take some more videos later. So, you know, describing all my tattoos and stuff. Yeah, and kind of go into a little more personal stuff with me. Alright, thanks for watching.